folks, my name is Lilia and I'm doing this video for my channel Inktelligent. I've noticed something very interesting about native speakers' mind and how it is different from non-native speakers' mind when it comes to speaking English, and I would really love to share this with you. It turns out there is some difference between a native speaker's mind and a non-native speaker's mind, and here it is. For a native speaker, there are no complete synonyms, whereas for a non-native English speaker, there are dozens of synonyms. And those words are literally interreplaceable, they're interchangeable. They can be mutually substituted, if you like. For a native English speaker, there is as if a separate and a very specific mental gap that every word fills in. Whereas for a non-native English speaker, there is no such gap. And many words can be jumbled together to mean the very same thing. So there is this lack in the subtlety of meaning that a native speaker can recognise and serve for, whereas a non-native speaker cannot actually do so, probably because we don't teach learners of English to invest enough energy into creating those feeling distinctions. Let's work with the words such as perfect, for instance. What are some of the synonyms for perfect that we can brainstorm? Here are some. Impeccable, smooth, seamless, ideal. Carry on with that list. If you're a native English speaker, the chances are that when I was saying those words, you could feel a specific shade of meaning expressed through each linguistic item. You could feel that you were drawn to surround those words with other specific words. Whereas if you are a non-native English speaker, we have them here, the chances are that those words did not sound as very distinct. They were as if put together into the same category and they could be completely replaced. In your IELTS test, for instance, when we're given lists of synonyms, and very often when the situation for a word, a scenario for a word comes on our radar, we feel drawn to replace the word interesting or useful randomly by just using another equivalent from that list. So just to repeat myself, for native English speakers, and by the way, you can just refer yourself back to your mother tongue and see if this is true for your mother tongue. We're not talking about English. There is nothing special about English in that regard. There are no complete equivalents. Every word has its own distinction. And as a non-native speaker, you will have to carve out a gap, a distinction in your mentalese, in your mental vocabulary, that will be filled by that specific word specifically, so that room for that particular meaning will be occupied, and no other word will be able to throw that existent word out of its gap, out of its room or its accommodation. Create such feeling mental accommodations and distinctions for every word. Remember, language is a feeling. The impulse within which an idea is carried is not verbal. We verbalize it afterwards. By translating from our mentalese or our mental language into the actual language that we speak, be it our mother tongue or English or whatever language you choose to verbalize it in. Work on creating a feeling distinction for a word. It should come in a pre-verbal form so that you know exactly which word you want to say. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please give me a like, and if you want to book a private session with me, you can find my email right under this video. You can join me for live Facebook streams. I've just set up and described a new method of teaching English, which I titled Unitive Teaching. It's extremely holistic, very integral, and very human oriented. So I hope you enjoy learning a little bit about that and enhancing the quality of your life by learning English and speaking English and expressing yourself truthfully and authentically, which is something that a great deal of my work is directed towards. That was Lilia from Inktelligent. I'm wishing you a great day. I love you very much. Thank you for staying with me and sharing this video with your friends and colleagues, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye bye for now.